My internet comes from outer space. When I first moved off-grid, I was totally offline. I had no communications at all, and that went downhill real fast. I know there's a romantic idea about living in a cabin in the woods with no connections at all, but subsistence hunting and fishing regulations require checking in every few days to make sure that there's no closures, so it's really necessary to have some kind of communications. Before moving out to the woods, I built up a small online business with a small amount of residual income, and I expected that to just pay for the basic bills to live a pretty low maintenance, low cost life out in the woods. Unfortunately, as soon as I got out here, my web server had a glitch, all my websites went offline, and that business basically collapsed to nothing. Obviously, that was a huge problem because I was stuck out in the woods with no way to dig myself out of that hole. And at that point, I figured out that I needed some kind of internet. I've been using HughesNet satellite internet for about 5 years now. And because of all the things it's enabled me to do out here, I actually reached out to HughesNet. And they were super excited to hear how I've been using the service. And because of that, they're the sponsor of this video. This is the first HughesNet system I had out here. You can actually see the dish right behind me, but with this box, it's an older technology. It's fairly slow. It's real good for email and basic web browsing, but you can do any streaming, and it didn't really allow me to do everything that I need to do to get a business up and running or for communications. I think I had the old version of HughesNet for about 2 years when I learned that they had launched a new satellite and had opened up the Gen 5 service to our area. And I was really excited about that because with the speeds advertised at 25 megabits download, I thought that was a reasonably fast connection so that I would be able to get a business back up and running. This is the Gen 5 box. This is the new version that I upgraded to, and it turned out that I was able to do phone calls over that and email and edit in 4K video and upload to YouTube and do podcasts and all of the rich media stuff that I wasn't able to do on the slower system. So it really just opened up the possibility to get the business going. This one actually is a brand new one that still has the plastic on it because I'll be installing this one at the next cabin build site. I'm going to keep internet here and then add internet there, so I'll have comms at that site as well. Then I have another dish to install at my tiny cabin remodel, so that's 3 Gen 5 dishes, 2 boxes, and internet everywhere. And while HughesNet is the sponsor of this video, I invested in all the equipment before we collaborated on this. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll follow along for the builds and installs. It should be a good mix of fun and chaos.